my friends, welcome back to my channel and this Beauty Tuesday. And in today's video I am going to talk about 3 palettes from Aliexpress. So all of these 3 palettes that I'm going to review for you today is from the brand Focallure. I do not know how to pronounce it, but it's actually requested because some of you have been requesting me to review this brand. So I bought the palettes on the 11th sale, so I did pay a little less than the original price. The original price is $10 to $17 for the different palettes, and I bought it from their official store on Aliexpress, and as I saw, it has got so many good reviews, so I'm very curious to try it out and see what we are going to think about it. So the first palette is the Sweet as Honey palette, and this palette I have actually tried out. So this is the only palette that I have touched and tried. I was playing around with a little bit of colors. As you could see, some of them were touched. I did like the shadows. They were very easy to blend with, and today I'm not going to do a tutorial with them, and let me know if you do want to see a tutorial with any of these palettes. Today I'm just going to do like swatches and feel how they are feeling. All of them come with a nice mirror that has like a plastic seal that I'm not going to take off, but it's a nice big mirror so you can do your makeup in the mirror. And you have some shimmers and some mattes. As you can see here, you have like a little bit of everything. What goes for the swatches on these colors, I feel like the swatches goes on very well. I didn't have any problem with them being dry or feeling patchy, and it went on super smoothly, and they were super pigmented. So I really liked that they were so pigmented, because some of the Aliexpress shadows from I've tried has not been super pigmented, and when it feels like it's some color in the pan and then you put it on and it's like a completely different palette. From what I can say is like this super bright shimmery colors, when you put them on with a brush, they are shearing out a little bit, but if you go over with your finger, you get like a more vibrant color, like from what you're getting when you are swatching them. But some of the colors, I also feel like this super glittery colors, I feel like they are a little more like glittery colors, not super much pigment in. They are still like very nice, but you have to layer them a little bit if you want to get like a bright pigment like you get in the pan. So what goes for the packaging doesn't feel cheap. It comes with a magnetic click here, so that keeps the palette closed. And as I said, you get a big nice mirror, and it's a very clear and nice, wow, mirror. Which I really like, and the size is not super big, but it's not super small either. I like this palette, and let me see, because this is the only one that I have actually tried on my lid. So let's talk about the other palettes, because I feel like they are a little bit different in the texture. This is the Twilight palette, and this palette feels very similar in the texture as the Sweet as Honey, and they are also very similar in the layout. I just pointed my finger right into the shadow. I'm a mess. So if I hold them side by side like this, you can see that the Sweet as Honey is a little brighter and the Twilight is a little darker hint, but you still have pops of colors in here, and I really like this golden, the Palace color. That one is really nice. And here you also have some mattes. I really like the nude mattes that you have here in the bottom row, or this is the top row because it's supposed to be like this. And also you have like a little more depth in the colors in the end part here. To be honest, when it comes to the color selection, I do prefer the colors in the Twilight over the ones in the Sweet Honey. The only color that I really like wish they had in the Twilight to make that one perfect is this super bright blue sparkly colors. Otherwise, I feel like this one is a little more vibrant, a little more like oomph, and I do think I prefer this palette over the other one, but both of them are very good palettes. Just like the color selection, and I feel like the mattes are a little more like the right colors. You have everything you need in this palette, and you have some pops of colors and some shimmers, and the only thing that I'm missing in this palette is some inner corner highlights. So that is like, if I could add something, I would add an inner corner highlight in this palette and it will make it perfect. The last palette is the Endless Possibilities. So this is a 30 pan palette, and when they say endless possibilities, I really agree, because you have more or less everything in this palette. You have all the bright nudes that you need in the upper corner here. You have even some more yellow shades and some orange shades, some red tones, and here you have like more the darker in-depth colors that you would like to have, and more like also cool toned matte colors. And then you have a lot of different shimmers here. You also have like an inner corner highlight that is called Pixie Dust, and you have like bluish colors. You also have like a blue matte like turquoise color here. So in this palette I feel like you get like more or less everything you need. Some cool tones, some warm tones. You have a very big mirror here that is also like a super clear and nice mirror, and also a magnetic closing. This is a little more big than the others, and this is 18 shades and this is 30 shades, and if we compare them side by side, you see that the pans are a little bit bigger in the 18 pan than in the 30 pan. But to be honest, it's so rare that you run out of shades. At least in my opinions, it's so, like, it barely never happens that I use up an eyeshadow palette. I don't mind that the pans are a little bit smaller. What goes for the swatches, they swatch beautifully, they feel super buttery, and I really like them. And I have tried some of them with a brush. I have not done a full makeup with them, but I've tried them with a brush, and they do go on very nice with a brush as well. What I can say for the sparkly colors, you get more vibrant colors if you go over with a Fix Plus or some kind of setting spray, or wet your brush, or if you go over with your fingers and layer them a little bit. But for the money, I have to say that you get a lot for your money with this eyeshadow palette. And it depends on what you are looking for. I think like if you're getting this Endless Possibilities, you get most for your money, because you have more shades in here and you have everything you need. Like, you can basically buy this palette and you do not need anything else, because you have the black, you have the matte tones, and you have pops of color. So this is like a one and done palette. What goes for the other two palettes, they are also very good, but I'm missing like a pure black. Like this shield is like a dark brown. Same thing here, we have like a dark gray. But these are both good palettes, but it feels like it's not a one and done palette. I mean, you can do a full look with this, of course, but it's like you don't have an inner corner highlight, you do not have all the shades. In this one you have like everything you need, like all the shades you could ever ask for, you have in this palette. So that is why I would say this might be the better choice if you are going to get like one palette. But for example, if you do like the shades in this one, it's a little more sleek than the other palette. But I feel like the 30 pan palette is a little more my cup of tea. It's not so much bigger, and you get so much more in here. And this mirror, you can really do your whole makeup with this mirror. Is super good. Overall, I'm very surprised for this makeup brand from Aliexpress. If I'm gonna compare this makeup brand with the Eye Magic makeup brand that I did review during my Vlogmas, I do not know, but I think I prefer the formula on the Eye Magic shadows a little bit more, even though I do really like this. I mean, for the price tag, they are super. I did not expect this, but I did not expect the Eye Magic to be so good either. So I really would say, like, I definitely recommend both of them. And these 3 palettes, it's a thumbs up for me. I like them. Definitely something I can recommend. And I have been wearing, as I said, this honey palette 2 times, and I didn't have any problem with getting irritated in my eyes or like anything like that. So no problem at all. And I am pretty sensitive as for right now with my allergy and everything, so I didn't feel anything uncomfortable. So my friends, that is it for today's review video. So let me know what you thought of this video and what you thought of these palettes, and if this is some kind of videos you would like me to do more. And also let me know what you think of this Aliexpress reviews that is not basically only activewear, because that is what I mostly review here on my channel. Let me know if you have anything that you would like me to review in the future. I love to read your comments, and I love to read your requests for videos you would like me to film. So if you have any requests of something you would like me to film or review, make the comment in the comment sections down below, and I will put that on my to film list. I will leave the links to all of these 3 palettes in the description box down below, and all of them are from the same store. So yeah guys, I hope that you did like this video, and I hope that you're willing to shoot it a little thumbs up before you leave. And of course, I hope that you are willing to hit that subscribe button so you can be part of my wonderful YouTube family here. And with that being said, I just hope I'm going to see you in my next video. But for this time, I say thank you so much for watching, and bye!